We'll bring the score from Canada of Canada as we see the young American 16-year-old from Cincinnati in Ohio, Amanda Borden.
Arabian double front. I can't believe that some of these girls have got too much power on some of these difficult skills. Two and a half twists. A really startling looking girl. Absolutely loads of personality, and it comes through. She projects that to the audience. Nice changes of mood. Beautiful jump combination is very high scoring too. Well, from the wacky to the elegant, that was great. Loads of personality, bags of artistry, high in
Team now, I couldn't picture seeing one of the Belarusian or Ukrainian or Russian girls choosing a piece of music such as this, but the crowd certainly enjoyed it. We did, and Amanda Borden's already qualified for the asymmetric bars final, and she could possibly be the dark horse and one of the rising stars from the American team.
Yes, I think that, you know, to have a piece of music like that is so difficult because not many people can express it as well as Amanda did. And it may well have been extrovert, but it was successful.
Well, let's see what the judges think, bearing in mind that she had that disaster, one has to admit, and say at the beginning of the routine. We'll bring you that score as soon as we can. We return to the beam. And Miura Hanako of Japan.
So far, the Japanese women haven't featured too highly. Maria Kasugi has qualified for one final. But Miura's chance of qualifying on beam out of the window. She'd have found it tough enough to get a really good score on her existing difficulty, but with a fall, she doesn't have any chance at all. And unfortunately, the audience is quite well educated and very noisy during her routine because they sense that she's out of the running for a final place. Double back tuck, slacken the tuck, and a little bit dangerous because her shoulders were forward as she took off, and so she had to sling her hips into the somersault.
And C in the men's challenge. We stay with the Romanians, Nadia Hategan, who had a very impressive performance in the asymmetric bars yesterday, coming in fourth there. And she's also seen teammate Lavinia Milicevic rekindle the flame with some marvellous form. And Monica, I have the feeling the Romanian girls could be on a roll at these championships.
Yes, I think a lot depends on the temperament of Milosevic. But I've known and watched her over 4 or 5 year span. And in the gym, she's not the hardest worker. But I think her temperament has a tremendous influence on the team. She's very positive. But Hategan, one of the more elegant of the Romanian gymnasts. Good combination, positive, flickly out, flickly out. But despite the fact that in slenderness and line, she looks very similar to some of the Russians. In artistry, the Soviet training has still a great advantage over the Romanian camp. Their balletic work is still lacking, although improving. Good positive combination, nice shoulder roll there. And Hategan developed wonderful flexibility because she too was one of the tighter gymnasts. That was a very solid routine. Wonderful variety throughout the exercise, just lacking the big finish like a full twisting double back.
I think you pointed out yesterday, Monica, that if Milicevic starts to slack and let things slip through, this could be one of the Romanian girls to step into Lavinia's shoes. Possibly a little more improvement to come in years and looking to peak possibly in Atlanta at 96, but another star in the making, one has to say.
Oh yes, the talent is there, most definitely, and the enthusiasm, because she attacks
gymnastics squad as well. Nadia Hategan, first position on the beam, 9.725, and that guarantees Nadia yet another place in the final. So she will be now in the beam and asymmetric bars finals at the weekend. Welcome back, Svetlana Khorkina, who enjoyed her work yesterday and has qualified for the vault final in 5th position. She now attempts to do the same on the floor.
Good opening with Khorkina that surprised me on the A-bars as well, because she was the first gymnast to overhaul Shannon Miller. Oh, nice combination. Full twisting front walkout. But as Amanda Borden from America suited the jazzy, so Khorkina suits the classical selection of music. Wonderful interpretation to the music, and that counts for so much, having a piece of music that suits the individual. Final tumble, triple twist, and it's simple. It was a real triple twist. There was no squeezing around the corner. Well, I think that's another one of our 8 qualifiers, Nick.
And it looks like it's 3 out of 3 for Svetlana Khorkina. She is yet another very impressive performer who seems to have peaked just at the right time for these World Championships. Doesn't have a great track record up until now, but has been growing, maturing, and timing it. And with these World Championships in 94, another Worlds in 95 in Japan, then on to the Olympics. This is the time to start to make your mark on the world rankings. And Svetlana Khorkina, 3rd position in the asymmetric bars, and quite rightly pointed out by Monica,